Hey guys, welcome to the Side Hustle Mastery channel. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a professional looking and beautiful website for photographers. This video is going to be aimed directly at photographers who are looking to create a portfolio online that they can share with clients. But even if you're not creating a photography website, you are still going to get a lot of value out of this. It's going to be a step-by-step tutorial on how you can make a really great looking website. And to teach you guys, I'll actually be making a website of my own right now, showing you guys each step I take and how I design it. If you are a photographer, you know the importance of getting your name out. And if you're trying to brand yourself, having a website like this is super important. The platform I'm gonna be taking you guys through is called Squarespace. This video is not sponsored by them, but it's just a really great platform that I've been using for I think the last 7 years for my own photography website. So like I said, not sponsored, but if you guys do want to support the channel, I will put a link to Squarespace in the description below. And if you want to sign up using that link, I appreciate that a lot and I'd love you forever. So without further ado, let's jump into the step-by-step tutorial on how to build a photography website. So now I'm gonna jump over to my computer and share the screen with you. So before I take you guys through how to create a photography website using Squarespace, I'm actually going to show you guys my own photography website that I've been using for many years. So I'm here, I have the website pulled up, charliechingphoto.com. You guys can take a look if you want. This website was made with Squarespace and I enjoyed working with Squarespace so much. It was such a great platform to make it. So that's why I'm so excited about this video. But basically this is my homepage. I have my logo up here and this is the front page. So I have a bunch of photos. You guys don't need to use this exact template. There are so many different photography templates available on Squarespace. But if you guys like this one, then you can make a site that looks similar to this. So on my site, I really emphasize the headshots. So I put a bunch of headshots on the front and you can actually scroll through and look at them like that. I like that the images were really big and it just looked extremely clean and minimalist. Then I have my menu up here. So I have a section for information about my headshots. Basically, this is just like info about like any frequently asked questions or anything like that. I have a section for graduation. So I have this whole section and I think I had hundreds and hundreds of photos in this section. If you scroll down here, I have the frequently asked questions. I have a contact form that comes with Squarespace. And then I have this really large gallery that people can scroll down on and just see all these different images. I also have a section for portraiture. So this is more dedicated to portraits that are not in studio. So on location portraits, same thing as the homepage. You can just scroll through and see the photos like this. I have a section for weddings. So this is information about my wedding packages. Of course, you have to have an about me section. So this is something that I haven't updated in a long time, but I have my own picture and I have some facts about myself. And finally, I have a blog section. So this is where I can create blogs and share those with people. So now the really fun part, I'm going to show you guys, take you step by step through how to actually build a photography website on Squarespace. And you can use this tutorial to make any type of website. It does not have to be one specifically for photography, but I'm going to be showing you an example of just recreating my own website, my own photography website. So it's probably going to be the most helpful if you are a photographer and want to create a beautiful portfolio website. So I'm going to link you guys my Squarespace affiliate link in the description below. This tutorial is completely free. So if you do want to help support the channel, you guys can use that link. It's going to cost the same amount and I'm just going to receive a small commission for anyone that actually uses it and signs up. So I'm going to open up a new tab here, copy that link, and it's just going to take me to the Squarespace homepage. Here you can learn more about the different products that they have. You can check out the templates and any resources they have. A lot of helpful information here. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to click get started. So I can click this one or I can click this one up here on the top right. So let's just click on this for now. They're going to ask what your website is going to be about. So for this one, I'm going to select photography. I'm going to click next here. And you actually don't need to answer any of these questions, but might as well. What are your goals to launch a site? Next, what needs to get done first? Create a portfolio. Let's actually do a multi-page site. Where are you in your process? So I'm actually just gonna skip this stuff. I don't wanna waste your guys' time. I don't want this video to be way too long, but now it's going to actually show me some templates that I can select from. And since I selected that I was gonna do a photography website, it's going to automatically show me these photography templates. But you can create any type of website on Squarespace. They have a ton of really amazing templates. So if you want to check any of those out, you can just click on those. But right now we're in the photography section, and I'm going to come down here, start taking a look at some of these templates. You can see they are designed really well. They have a bunch of different types. So this one's going to be more small pictures. You can fit a lot of pictures on one page. This one's a little bit bigger. This one's more of a black dark feel. This one has images that blend together, no borders between them. So yeah, I recommend just scroll through here, see if any of these vibes with you. I'm sure one of them is going to work well for you. But I'm going to actually find the one that I used on my website. So I realized that the template I used is actually from an older version. So I'm going to scroll all the way down here. You can see just how many templates there are, but I'm going to click on this button right here. And these are some of the designs I'm more familiar with. And since I'm trying to just recreate my own photography websites, I will use one of these. All right, so I ended up clicking photography and I found it right here. It's called Ishimoto. So I'm gonna select this. I can preview it. Let me just show you guys actually what it looks like without my own website. So you can see it looks very similar. It looks beautiful already. So, you don't need to tweak it that much. So I'm actually gonna click start with this design, and it's going to have me actually create an account. So I'm going to create an account right now. Continue with email, but you guys can log in with Facebook or Google. So now that I've gone through and created my account, it's going to take me to this screen right here, and I'm going to click start. And here you can see this is the main dashboard. This is where I can actually edit my sites and really make it personalized to your own brand. And if you guys look down here at the bottom, it says that your trial ends in 14 days. So if you guys are using my link, you'll actually get a free trial to Squarespace, just so that you can test it out, build your website, see if you like it. And then if you do like it, then you can actually get on their paid plan, which is extremely affordable and 100% worth it, in my opinion. But let me show you guys the menu over here. This is sort of how you're going to navigate everything. So your pages is basically where you're going to have, it could be like a blog page, an about me page. And these are the ones that are going to show up in the navigation bar up here. If you come here to design, this is where you can actually tweak your logo, your templates, any other site styles. So I'll take you guys through those later on, but just know that that's in the design tab. If you want to sell things, you can actually do that through Squarespace. It's built in, and it's actually a very good e-commerce platform. I'm not going to show you guys too much of that right now in this tutorial, but just know that if you want to start selling, for example, prints, or let's say PDFs or Photoshop actions, you are definitely able to do that with Squarespace. If you come here to marketing, this is where you can actually manage your email campaigns. You can do your SEO, so your search engine optimization. You can have a promotional pop-up appear if you want to, and you can also have an announcement bar which shows up at the top of your website. And also, guys, really cool, if you want to do some promotion, you can click here. For example, this is going to take me to Instagram stories, and you can actually create stories using Squarespace's templates. I'm not going to show you guys that, but just know that this is a really great feature for anyone that uses Squarespace. So let's get out of that for now. You can also look at your analytics. So you can look at your sales, your traffic, where your traffic is coming from. If you're selling things, here's the section for analytics about your e-commerce sales, acquisition, and engagement. So yeah, a lot of really great data here for you guys to see. If I come here to settings and click on that, this area is going to show me site availability. So right now I have it set as private. And of course, that's because I'm not done making the site yet. So I'm going to set that as private for now. But later on, once I upgrade my membership and I'm ready for it to be live, I'm going to click on upgrade to publish. If you also want a member area, so if you want like a private member area that people have to pay for, then you can actually create one here. So that's another really great feature of Squarespace. You can also tweak your language. You can change your business information, your social links. So that is going to show up down here. Any connected accounts, extensions, permissions, domains. So that's something we're going to want to set up at some point. And yeah, we'll do that later on after I actually design the website. So let's go to design first. And I'm actually going to come here to logo and title. So this is where I can change the title of the website. So let's call it, Charlie Chang Photography, right? If I want to actually use a logo, which I recommend doing, I'm gonna actually click add a logo. You can also create a new logo using Squarespace, but I have one made already. So I'm gonna click on this. It's going to take me here. I'm gonna navigate to my folder that has that stuff. Sorry, I have a lot of things here. Website and logo. So I'm just gonna use this as my logo for now. And it's going to upload that and place it right here, which you guys will see shortly. And as far as my logo, this is going to actually replace this. And I recommend having your own logo, especially if you're a photographer, because you do want to brand yourself. I do have a logo, but I'm actually going to show you guys how you can create a new logo for free using Squarespace. So this is a really cool logo designer that comes with Squarespace. So it's going to have me enter my company name. So let's just say Charlie Chang Photography. Gonna click this. I can actually add any symbols I want over here. So let's say I want to search for a camera or something. See if anything shows up with that. Bam, a camera. Okay, so we have that. I'm going to actually make this a bit smaller, and I'm going to actually remove the photography portion just so that it flows a little bit better. I'm gonna have this right here. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Sorry, I'm going to change this. I'm going to actually make it all caps. And there it is. So I like that. I'm going to save logo. Sorry, I'm just going to make something really simple for now just to show you guys. But I'm going to click download right there. For this one, I'm going to choose this one, a PNG. So I'm going to click download that. And it's going to download that logo. Now let's actually put that over here. Add logo. Going to go to downloads, and let's go to logo. I'll click save and let's see how it looks. So I think that looks pretty great, right? I mean, if you guys are doing it, you'd probably spend a little bit more time on that. But for now, for this tutorial, I think it's okay. And if you want to create a favicon, you guys can go down here and add a favicon. This is basically the thing that shows up to the left of your site title. So you can see on my website, I have this little favicon that I made. Going back to design, we can go to site styles, and here you can change a bunch of general things about the style of your template, right? So I can change the site background. Right now it's white, but I'm going to keep it like that. I can do the border color. I can change the page border width, site width, padding, alignments. I can change the size of the logo at the top. So if I want to actually make that smaller, I can drag this like that. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Let's make it like that. Let's do that. I can change the alignment of the header. I can change the width of the header. For the navigation, I can change the size of the text. I can change the color. I like how they designed it, so I'm not going to tweak any of this stuff, but just know that if you want to take one of these templates from Squarespace and tweak it, you certainly can. There are a ton of different things you can do to make it your own style. So I'm gonna click save for now, and let's go on to the more fun things, right? So this is going to be, hold on, let's go here, pages. Let's create some pages. So any of these tabs right here, you can click on it to see what currently is there. So for this tab, they called it Mortimer Sands. Obviously, you probably aren't going to have a tab like that, but just know that if you want to use this tab, you can just change the name of it if you do like this setting right here. So I'm going to see, we can copy this page and add your own content. Let's do that right now. Cool. So I'm going to go back to pages. I'm going to click on this, and if I want to actually change the settings for this page, I can do that. So let's make this my portraiture page, right? So I'm gonna name it that. I'm gonna copy that and make it the navigation title as well. This is the URL slug. So this is what appears at the end of your domain. So let's say charliechangphoto.com / whatever this is. So we're going to have it be portraiture. Enable page or disable it. I'm going to enable it because I want my visitors to see it. And you can also create a password if you do want. Since I want this to be a public page, I'm going to leave that blank. And a page description. This might help with your SEO. If you want to write something here, you can definitely do that. I can also set this as my home page. I'm not going to set that as my home page because I'm going to have a different page as that. But you can come down here to the SEO tab. And this actually allows you to improve your ranking in search results. So for most of you photographers, you're probably going to want to have the city you're based in and photography, right? So if people search up, let's say, Los Angeles photographer, that's where we want to rank. That's where we can find new clients if we do our SEO correctly. So for here, you can add your SEO title. You can add your SEO description. And then if you do want to hide this page from search results, for some reason, you can do that here. So I'm actually going to unclick that because I do want this to show up. So the social image, if people, share your posts or anything like that, this is probably going to be the image that shows up there. So you can add one there if you want. Media, this is going to be any banner or thumbnail images. And you can add something there if you want. And advanced, I normally don't mess with this stuff, but just know that you can if you want. So I'm just going to click save for now. Not going to get into too many details and waste your guys' time, right? So this gallery right here, I do like it because it's this whole scrolling gallery, which allows your pictures to be extremely big. And if you do want to add any of your portfolio images here, I'm going to click add image or photo. I'm going to upload image. I'm going to come here and click that, and it's going to allow me to actually find that image on my browser. So if I come down here, sorry, I need to find this again, photos, websites, and this is for my portraiture section. So I'm going to find one of these to put. Let's do, sorry, let me change that so that you guys can see this. No, this is a good one. Let's try that. Open. It's going to upload that, and meanwhile you can add a title if you want, a description if you want, and any of this stuff if you want to, but I'm just going to leave that for now. I'm going to click save, and bam, that's going to be included in one of these photos. I think I just need to scroll to see it. So I showed you guys one way to add images or videos if you want by clicking that, but if you want to click on this arrow right here, you can do that. This is probably another good way to add images. So this one's still set as a draft. So I'm not sure why it's like that. I'm going to come here, status draft. So I'm going to change that to published. Okay, and save. So now that is going to be included in my gallery. So if I scroll over here, I can see that's included there. Obviously, since I don't want any of these other images here, I'm going to actually delete those. So click the trash can, click confirm, and I'm just going to do that for the rest of these. Obviously, we're going to want more images than just that one. So I'm going to upload another one. Let's find one. Let's do this one. While that's uploading, let's find another one. I just want to make this look a little bit better. Let's do this one. And I'll just do 3 for now, just to show you guys. You guys get the point. I'm going to come here, double click that, published, we're good to go. We can add a title or description if you want, but I'm not going to. And there we go. So see how easy that was to make this page right here. It's just a really good looking gallery in my opinion. It showcases your work quite well. It's very clear and easy to get around. So that is the portraiture tab. Let's come back here to the pages. Here you can make an about me page. So this looks very similar to mine. So let me just show you guys mine again. Right, picture and then text over here. So if I show you guys this one, picture and text over here. Obviously you're gonna want to change the photo. So if I double click this, it's going to allow me to edit this site. It's really cool. You can change the image. So I'll probably click edit and change the image, and then change the text here. We can add these dividers if we want. It's just a lot of cool ways to make this look good. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm not going to do that just because it's going to take too much time. If you guys do want to add a block, you can click here. You can add a gallery, you can add a video, a form. For example, let's say I want to include an Instagram page, right? I'm gonna click that here. You can connect your account to this, which is really great. And it's going to show your feed there. But I'm not going to do that for now, but I just wanted to show you guys. So I'm going to click cancel and delete this for now. But yeah, all these really great blocks you can add. So just know that you can fully customize this however you want. You can have the picture on the right side, text on the left side, anything you want. I'll click save for now. And I'm going to click on the home page. I'm going to actually create this page right now. So it's called latest right now, but I'm going to populate it with some of my own photos. Just to show you guys again. So I'm here in my browser. Let's say we want to add that one, right? Open. I'm going to select some more. Let's say I want one of a wedding. Let's do that one. I'll delete these since they are not my work. And yeah, I recommend adding a good amount of your photos, just so that you can showcase all the work you've done so that your potential clients can see, how skilled you are and just get a good idea of what your style is in photography and whether or not they want to book you. So I'll just leave that for now. But for you guys, you're going to want to add more than that. Come back here to pages. And this is the blog section. So I do recommend creating blog posts if you want. It just makes your audience feel a little bit closer to you and they can sort of get a taste of your personality. Plus, it's a very good way to showcase an entire shoot that you've done. So let's say you did like a wedding and you want to show, like 50 of those photos, right? It's going to be hard to show those 50 photos in one of these pages because it's just going to eat up a lot of your website. But for a blog post, they're expecting to see a lot of photos. They're expecting some good text about how the day went. So that's just a great way to share your whole process and your photography. So I'll click copy page here. And this is basically where I can create blog posts. And Squarespace has an incredible blogging platform. It just looks really great. It's very turnkey. That's one big thing I love about Squarespace. If you click here, you can actually add blog posts. So I'll enter a blog title right here. Let's say test blog, right? Here is where you can start writing things. So example text. And of course, you're going to want to include images. So you can click here, plus, and we're going to add a gallery. I'm going to upload images. Let's say I just want to use a couple of these, right? Open. I can upload multiple images at one time, which is great. And after these are fully uploaded, I'm going to click apply here. And actually before that, we can come here to the design and we can select what type of gallery you want to use. So carousel, that's the one that we've been using, sort of like the whole scrolling to the left and right. We can also have a slideshow. So it's going to look like that. We can have a grid, which makes it small, but you can fit a lot of images. And of course you can do stacked. So that's just all your images on top of one another. Let's do stacked for now. I'm going to unclick show caption and I'm going to click apply there. So this is our current blog post. You can see that it's currently a draft, so people won't be able to see it. Comments are off, but if you do want to allow people to actually comment on it, then this is a great way to create a little community. And I'm gonna click OK. So I'll do that later on. And there's a bunch of stuff you can actually do with this. So you can go to options, include a thumbnail image. You can change the URL of this blog post. So let's say I'm doing wedding one, right? You'd probably think of something a little bit more creative than that. Author, that's going to be me. You can create an excerpt. This can be a featured post on your blog. You can mess with the SEO right here, social, any sharing, and if you do want to include your location, you can put that here as well. But for now, I'm just going to click save and publish. Now your blog post is live and your viewers of your website can actually see it. So I can click copy if I want to check that out. Great. So I've sort of messed around with the blogging feature of Squarespace. I showed you guys how to create your home page, how to create an about me page, as well as how to create like a separate page if you want. But let me take you guys back to the main dashboard, and we're actually going to come down here to settings. So for most photographers, I'm going to recommend that you want to have a domain, right? You want to brand yourself, and you don't want to use something like charliechangphotography.squarespace.com or something like that, right? So you can actually get a domain directly on Squarespace, or you can connect a domain that you already own. So since I'm showing you guys this, let's click get a domain. They have a very affordable pricing on domains, and if any of these seem like something that could be good for you, they're going to recommend it based on your site title, but you can also search for anything you want here. I actually like, charliechangphotography.com. I'm going to click that, add to cart, and I'm going to go to checkout. So the domain is $20 for 1 year, I believe. You're going to enter in your information. They're going to need your address, and then you're going to click save and continue, and just continue with the checkout right there. I'm not going to get this right now because I have no need. Just wanted to sort of show you guys. But yeah, for right now, the built-in domain is going to be this. I can change it, right? So I can do Charlie Chang Photography, rename. But you guys, I definitely recommend getting your own domain. It's something that's going to really make your website stand out. I forgot, you guys, if you want to change your email right here, you can just click on that and change it, as well as your phone number right there. This is another important one that I think a lot of people don't realize. If you want to click on Google Workspace, this is basically where you're going to be able to create your own custom emails. So let's say hello@charliechangphotography.com, right? That is a lot more professional sounding than, let's say, charliechangphotography@gmail.com. I mean, the latter works, but if you really want to take your photography business to the next level, then that is something I would recommend doing. I won't show you guys that, but once you connect a domain, then you will be able to set up your Google Workspace directly in Squarespace. So it makes it very, very easy. If you come here to billing and accounts and go to billing, this is where you can see currently, of course, I'm in my free trial. So it says I have 14 days left in my trial. Once this is over, my website is not going to be accessible. So if I do like what I've created, if I do like the design, and I've spent a good amount of time creating this website, then I'm going to actually click upgrade. It's going to take me to this page right here. So you can select a plan. You can either pay annually, which is going to save you about 25-30%, or you can pay monthly. So if you're taking your business seriously, of course you're going to have this website for a long time. So I recommend just paying annually, just to save that 25-30%. And you can see it's extremely affordable, right? The personal plan starts at just $12 per month. The business plan is $18 per month. This is really cool because it comes with a free custom domain, right? So I showed you guys how to purchase a domain for $20 per year. If you just upgrade your plan, you get a domain for free, right? It also comes with SSL security, unlimited bandwidth and storage, and a ton of other things. For most of you guys, if you guys are trying to just create a basic website, then a personal plan should be good enough. It comes out to $144 per year, which is so cheap for what you're getting. But if you do want some more features, so for example, if you do want to do e-commerce, then you're definitely going to need the business plan or higher. And also, if you want your custom domain email, then that's actually included in the business plan. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, whatever you guys want to do, this is where you select your plan. So let's just say I want to select that. I'll click this button right here, and it's going to take me to the checkout page where you're going to enter in your payment information and then click this. So I'm not going to do that for now, since I'm just making this tutorial video, but that's how you do it when you are ready to actually upgrade and publish your website. So yeah, I think that's about all I want to show you guys. Like I said, Squarespace has a ton of different templates. So if you guys don't like this template right here, then just know that there are hundreds or dozens or whatever new templates out there. If you do want to change it, just go here to template and click install new templates. It's going to show you all the different designs that they have here. And if you are making a website about something else, right, then you can choose any of these. but for the photography websites or the photography templates, they have a bunch of really great ones. You can switch the template at any time. So if you get bored of one, you can switch to another. Don't recommend doing that too much, but yeah, just know that Squarespace is very customizable and all their stuff is designed by professionals. So they're really optimized both for desktop as well as for mobile. So if I show you guys, let's say this one, right? I'm gonna click preview and I can see the desktop version right here. I can also show the tablet version. So this is what it's gonna look like. Really love this one as well. And I can see what it looks like on mobile. So this is what it's gonna look like on your phone. Yeah, so many designs. That's really what makes Squarespace so good. And it really is such a turnkey way of making a website so that you can focus on building your business, getting more clients, getting more photos for your portfolio, and stuff that you really want to do to grow your business. So let's take a quick look at the website that I made. I know it's not the exact same as my photography website that I've already made, but I just didn't want to take you guys through that whole process because it's a lot of stuff that you don't need to see, right? I showed you how to do it once, so it'd basically be doing that over and over again. So if you want to come here, you can click this button and it's actually going to take me to a preview of my website. So right now it's charliechangphotography.squarespace.com and I can navigate through the site. I only put 2 or 3 photos right here, so it's not going to show me anything else. But you can see if I want to check out my portraiture tab, I can click on that. I can go to the about section and I can go to the blog section. And this is that really basic blog, test blog that I made. And you can change this to be more widescreen if you want. You can move this, you can change that. Can change all the colors, so it's very customizable. And also I showed you guys how to make a free logo if you want. Obviously I made this one in like 5 seconds, so you're gonna make a better one if you do use that tool. Just know that Squarespace has a ton of these free built-in tools that they have made. So I really do love this platform. And yeah, if you want to make a website sort of like mine, then Squarespace is the place to do it. Very cheap. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely consider using the link in the description below. It's going to help support the channel. It's going to be the same cost for you. Feel free to rewatch this video as many times as you need so that you can see, you know, the individual steps I took to build this website. But I think you guys will get the hang of it pretty easily. It's very simple. It's very powerful, but very intuitive. So you know, just watching this video once, you'll probably have these skills and knowledge to go right ahead and create your own website extremely fast, right? I think you guys can bust out your website in maybe 1, 2, or 3 hours, right?